What's going on, guys? All right, so today we're going to be taking a look at this Marvel Select Planet Hulk. And I'm very excited to get a hold of him. We'll do a little bit of a story time on how I ended up with this guy here towards the end of the video when we talk about price. But very happy to get this guy. I've been looking forward to picking this guy up for a while. I missed him on the first go around, his original release, and now he's kind of been re-released. So there's lots of places you can pick this guy up. He is pretty available. Again, price is something we'll discuss, and he can get kind of pricey, but you can kind of find him for a good price if you look around and wait long enough. So this is what we've got here, and he's so big he doesn't fit completely on screen here. Just to kind of give you an idea of what we're going with here on the pack. Look at that, you can't even really see his head there on screen. That's how big this thing is. But needless to say, this thing is huge and this thing is awesome. And let's go ahead and crack this guy open and see what we have got inside. Alright, so we got him out of the package. We'll look at accessories here real quick. And he basically comes with his axe and his shield, which are really, really well done. Love the metallic bronze on there and all the details and everything that's in the shield. Looks really good. We got the strap and the grip there on the back. And again, even the texturing on the back of the shield looks beautiful. They did a really good job with this thing. I think it looks really, really nice. And then, of course, there's the axe, which again looks amazing. Handle looks great. Kind of looks and has a texturing like it's real leather or something. Got the little jewels there on the hilt. Like, everything looks good. It's well done, well painted, well sculpted. Looks great. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, so now let's take a look at this guy. And he's huge. He's huge. Not really going to go into articulation on him because it is a Marvel Select, so articulation is not going to be anywhere near, well, I won't say anywhere near. It's not going to be as good as, let's say, a Marvel Legends. You have single jointed elbows, single jointed knees. Now you do got pivot and rocker here on the feet. You do have thigh swivels, you know, his hips do come out and that kind of thing. So you've got some good basic articulation. You've got that upper torso joint right there that doesn't really move a lot, but I guess a little bit side to side, not much there. He does actually have bicep swivels here that don't really do much just because of the shape of his shoulder. That shoulder ball right there kind of keeps him from moving around too much. And then you've got standard rotation here on the wrists, and you've got a little bit of a ball joint that doesn't really do anything. I mean, it's there. There is, you can see there is a joint there, but his hand doesn't really come in. And then as far as his head goes, you know, it's on a ball joint. But again, it doesn't do a whole lot. Mainly just rotates. But again, look, this is a big Hulk figure. Like, you're not buying it because he can get into Spider-Man poses. You're buying it because he's huge and looks imposing on the shelf. And he can get into some decent poses. So, as far as articulation goes, it's fine. It's fine. But the sculpt and paint detail on this guy is just amazing. So well done. The leather straps here look fantastic. The pieces on the belt there look good. You know, he's got his, I forget what they called that in the comics, his inhibitor or whatever it was called. You've got the sandals, the feet, the toes, all the sculpting, the veins, everything that you've got there looks so well done. The strap on the back, the armor here on the shoulder looks great. The armor here all down the arm looks fantastic. I love how they've done it with a silver, but come back over it with kind of a darker black wash to kind of give it kind of a used look instead of just a shiny, plasticky, you know, feel to it. Very well done. Face sculpt looks great. Nicely done. Would be nice if he had more of an angry face. I will say that. If he had kind of a screaming face. This is Gladiator Hulk, by the way, so like, yeah, you'd kind of want him to look a little angrier than that. He looks kind of calm for Hulk. But still, all in all, very well done. I think they did a great job on the sculpt and paint work on this guy. I think it looks really, really nice. Very, very happy with that. Very impressed with what we've got here. And yeah, let's go ahead and throw him up with some other figures just to see how this guy stacks up. All right, so first up, we've got this Planet Hulk, our Gladiator Hulk with Abomination. And this is a perfect pair. You've got Hulk, who's a little bit taller, but man, that Abomination figure is a huge chunk of plastic. He is wide, he is big, he is bulky. That's a thick boy right there, all right? And these two look like they're willing to give each other hell. These two damn things standing next to each other are very, very impressive. All right, so we got another big boy here. This, of course, is the Marvel Select Juggernaut, one of my favorite action figures. I think this guy's absolutely awesome in detail and sculpt and size. Another big chunk of plastic. And honestly, next to Hulk, he's looking a little lacking there, which I'm fine with. I think Hulk should be bigger than Juggernaut by a decent amount. While Juggernaut is a little bit thicker, not that much, and Hulk is considerably taller, these two would tear into each other quite effectively, I think. Alright, so now we've got him up against Titanium Man from Marvel Select, another fantastic figure, and I think these two look awesome together. Hulk is bigger, but he should be, but Titanium Man kind of holds his own here. This is a big figure, and while he's not as tall as Hulk, he is taller than Juggernaut or Abomination, even though he's not as wide as those two. Either way, I like these two together. Alright, so now we've got him up against Rampaging Hulk from Marvel Select, and while he is a hair taller, I still gotta say this Rampaging Hulk looks like a bigger beast because he is. He's almost as tall as Planet Hulk, and he's a lot thicker. This is actually my favorite Hulk action figure that I have. So, Planet Hulk, looking as cool as he is, has quite a long road to hoe if he's gonna be as good as Rampaging Hulk here. But either way, putting my personal bias aside, Planet Hulk definitely holds his own here. Alright, so you guys can see what he's going to look like compared to some Marvel Legends, because a lot of people like to display their Marvel Select and Marvel Legends together, especially when it comes to big characters like Hulk. In the middle here, we've got our 20-year anniversary Hulk, which just came out. Great figure, love this figure, but you can see he certainly towers over him. And of course, we've got the old school Toy Biz Hulk looking all mean and wild and crazy, and obviously he's just a considerably smaller figure. As much as I love this figure, it is old, it is antiquated, it is small, and he kind of looks like a child compared to Planet Hulk. And of course, this is Planet Hulk, so we've got to bust out the Illuminati, the people who sent him off the planet in the first place. So of course, we've got Namor, Doctor Strange, Black Bolt, Iron Man, Reed Richards, Black Panther, Professor X, Captain America. We got the whole gang here. And this is perfect. And in fact, my Illuminati shelf is where I'm going to be displaying this particular Planet Hulk. Alright, so let's talk about price here real quick. And this guy retails for $35, $34.99. And depending on where you pick him up, you pay that plus shipping, that kind of thing, you might be looking at as much as $45. And in that $35 to $45 price range, man, this is a no-brainer. If you're a Hulk fan or a Marvel fan, Illuminati fan, Avengers fan, doesn't matter. You just like really cool figures, $35 to $40 for this guy is a steal. This guy is amazing. Now, that being said, I have seen a lot of inflated prices on this guy. And I know he's been re-released, but still, inflated prices suck, and I'm seeing this guy go for $60 sometimes on eBay, and that's before you pay for shipping. Don't pay those prices, guys. Don't do it. This guy has been re-released. He's out there. The toy stores are getting them. The comic shops are getting him. You know, he's over on Big Bad Toy Store. Maybe you have to pre-order him till they get their next shipment in, but he's out there for that retail price. And even if you have to pay shipping, you're still in that $35 to $45 price range. I say stick with that. He is a fantastic figure. And maybe technically, is he worth as much as some other, $50, $60 figures out there on the market as far as quality and sculpt and paint? I mean, honestly, yeah, he's actually got better sculpt and paint than a lot of other more expensive figures I have seen. So I can't say it's not that he's not worth it. It's just that there's so many options out there. It's not worth it to pay that price when, if you do a little digging, you can find him for cheaper. So I say stay in that $35 to $45 price range and you should be good. Look, this is a fantastic figure, okay? It's Marvel Select. It's a big Hulk character, so of course it's going to be great. I mean, Look, these are far better than Marvel Legends when it comes to these big hulking figures. Yeah, they don't have the articulation, but again, with these big characters like this, you don't need that articulation. You just need this guy looking cool and menacing and huge and looking like a Hulk. And this does. And that's what you want. Look, I love Marvel Legends. I've been collecting Marvel Legends for over a decade. I love Hulk. I love the Hulk figures that they've put out. Even the Gladiator Hulk figures that they've put out have been great. But they don't compare to this guy right here in any way, shape, or form. This guy is just far superior to any Hulk figure that has ever been put out by Marvel Legends, period, end of story. And at a time when even the 20th anniversary Hulk that's coming out from Hasbro right now is retailing for over $40, which is ridiculous. Man, this guy's a steal. He is a better figure, a bigger figure, better in every way, okay? Detail, sculpt, paint, everything. And you can get him for $35 to $45 after shipping. I say go for it. No brainer. Again, if you're a Hulk fan, Illuminati fan, Avengers fan, whatever it is, just like cool figures, this guy is definitely one to get.